Disasters happen, and when they do, you want to be ready to fail over to your DR site as fast and as best as you can. EnsureDR makes sure your DR solution will work as expected. Hi, and welcome to EnsureDR for Zerto demonstration. EnsureDR will help Zerto customers make sure their DR site will work when they need it by automating the DR test every few days. It will uncover issues that only live tests can show, and will help the organization be ready for a live DR scenario. In this demo, we will show you the basic configuration needed to set up the auto test of Zerto on VMware infrastructure. Also, we will run the test and see the final report. Here, you can see the first screen of the EnsureDR configuration console, as well as the Zerto console, VMware Web Console Source, VC, and Target VC and DR. We will set up an automated test for VPG1 and VPG2 and check the VMs internally to make sure they are working okay on the DR site. In the first EnsureDR configuration window, we will first choose the main DR tool we will test, since EnsureDR supports several DR tools. Then, we will choose the recovery time objective for the test that EnsureDR will conduct to make sure your DR will recover in the timeframe you planned. We will write the user and password of the VMs to be tested since EnsureDR will need to access them to test internal services. Next, we will write the user and password of the Zerto console in the VMware environment. It should be the user of the VC. Here, write the name or IP of the target VMware VC in the DR site. Here, write the IP or name of the target Zerto ZVM. To choose which servers we want to test first, we need to configure which Zerto VPG we want to scan. In this console, we will configure the servers we need to query to get all the data about the VPG and servers to test. Write Zerto source ZVM, Zerto target ZVM, and the production VMware VC. When done, pick the VPG you want to include in the test. Here, configure the production virtual network name and the bubble network where Zerto will test the VMs. In this console, we will configure the servers we want to test and the test we want to do. On the left side, we will configure the test workflow, and on the right side, the servers and advanced test settings. There are 4 general tests EnsureDR does to the selected servers. The first is the power on test, which is mandatory and cannot be set up. Second is the network test, which makes sure the server received the IP and can be contacted through the network. The third is a service test. You can pick which service you want to test on the servers. The last test is the custom script, or command test, where you can configure a command line or any batch file. The test here will be enforced on all the tested servers. If EnsureDR detects that all tests were successful, it will create a manual checkpoint of the VPG in Zerto to mark the point in time where EnsureDR tested all servers and found them working fine. EDRC is the gateway server that connects the EnsureDR server to the rest of the servers in the bubble network. Write here the EDRC server display name as it appears in the VMware VC inventory in the DR site. Here, write the actual EDRC server hostname. Here, pick which servers you want to include in the test. If you want to do more advanced tests, you can set up a different test for each picked server. You can run a pretest script, network test, service test, and custom script test different for each server. In this console, you can set up the mail to receive in the end of the test, with the test summary report and schedule a reoccurrence test. Add the email settings here, such as SMTP server, user, password, and recipient. Also, you can edit the email attachments, text, and custom logo for the report. On the right side, set the date and time when you want the test to run. You can set up to a day between the recurrence tests. When finished configuring the job, hit Finish. You can choose to just save the setting or run it now. If you hit Save the settings, the next time EnsureDR will run the job will be the date of the scheduled task that was created. If you hit Run it now, it will start the test now, and next time will be the scheduled task. Let's start the test now. First, EnsureDR will do some tests to make sure the configurations are fine and all resources are available to make the test. Next, it will start the failover of the VPG selected. You can see here that the replica VMs are starting in the DR site and connected to the bubble network. Now EnsureDR will start to test the VMs internally in the bubble network with all the tests that were configured in the job. After EnsureDR finishes the test and finds that all were successful, it will take a manual snapshot of the tested VPG as a certified tested point in time. When EnsureDR finishes the test, it will stop the failover test in Zerto and return to normal state. This end summary shows the most important results that were found. First, the total time to recover, 12 minutes out of 35 minutes set to failover. Second, the amount of server tested and how many are okay. Third, next time EnsureDR will do the same test. Fourth, since all tests were fine, EnsureDR created a manual checkpoint in Zerto. From here, you can access a more detailed report. In this report, you can see the same details from the end message, such as RTO, number of servers tested, checkpoint state, and next run. Also, you can see two graphs. On the left side, the current results test graph, and on the right side, the test results over time. Here you will see a summary list of servers and tests that were made. On the next page, there are detailed results of the tests with more information and a screenshot of the target replica server that was tested as proof. An email with the results also was sent to the recipient configured in the job with the report and logs. In the mail body, you will see the same details as the end message and report as for the RTO, number of servers, checkpoint, and next run. Also provided is an attachment of the report in PDF format that you can share. In this demo, we demonstrate how EnsureDR can very easily make sure your DR solution works by testing it periodically every few days or weeks. And by that, make sure your DR site will be ready when you need it. We hope you enjoyed the session. For any comments or questions, please send an email to support@ensuredr.com.